Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Nubian Youth Talk show with me, Ms. Zeitun Omar. And today the topic is child discipline. And before any other thing, let me introduce my guests. Let me start with the lady.
Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asia Yakub. I am from Kibra, Makina, Darajani.
You're welcome.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mohammed Hassan and I'm really honored to be here.
You're welcome. So as we begin, the topic, it's kind of delicate, but I think it's something we need to talk about. So it's about child discipline. So what do you think are ways that kids are supposed to be disciplined? So let me start with you.
Okay, to me, child discipline is a really important factor in a person's upbringing.
Okay.
And there are points whereby you'll have to discipline a child the hard way, and there are points whereby you need to sit down and have a talk with him, because there are points whereby if you say you want to hit him, it won't serve him right, and then like I guess our generation right now is different. So like right now, if you're here, if like I come and I just want to be the child all the time, I take at the end of the day atazoea, so nitachapwa na kimaisha itaendelea. So there are points whereby you need to sit down and talk with the child.
Okay, so I see. How are you supposed to discipline a child?
First and foremost, I think as parents, I'll use we because inshallah, hopefully, I'm looking forward to be a parent, and I'm an aunt, and I live with my nephew and niece.
Yeah.
As parents, we need to understand and draw a line to differentiate between child discipline and child abuse.
Abuse, yeah.
Because kuna wazazi wengine, they take the discipline to another level, which is so extreme, and which leads to trauma and other forms of abuses. Personally, I believe child discipline is key to a child, and step by step, not only that, you shouldn't use discipline every time. And with discipline, tukiongelea like kupigwa, si kila saa like mtoto anapigwa ama nini, na pia discipline si kupigwa peke yake, because trauma comes in a lot of ways. Si lazima unichape ndo umeniumiza. And for me personally, words. So like the correct choice of words to your kids when they do a mistake is very key.
So what is a form of, this is not child discipline, this is abuse. What do you think is a way of showing you're abusing this child instead of discipline?
Okay, I guess this is really evident, especially in our society. We have this tendency, mzazi anataka akuje hapo hivi akuchape, yani kuna mingine, there is an incident whereby unajua there is this drop wires ya pole, an uncle hitting the child with, and then anamchapa mali yoyote, anamchapa kwa sura, so this kind of thing is
ama the way a child does something and then wanamwekea kando. I've seen, I think, people doing that
people really go to extreme levels. Utapata mzazi mwingine wallahi, unapata mtoto akona alama and then unamuuliza hii alama ulitoka, anakuambia mamangu alinikata, so such thing wallahi.
And when disciplining your child saying I'll kill you, vitu kama hizo, what do you think about it? Like a child, as in a parent, anasema harsh words or saying certain things, unajua, to scare the child. What do you think is the form of words that a parent or a disciplinary should use in order for their child to listen?
I think like when talking to kids, kwanza wakiwa wadogo, these kids, they listen, na pia they're at a point whereby they haven't bloomed yet. So whatever unawakuza nayo ndo kitu yenye watajua na it will stick to them. Mtoto akikosea umwambie mara kwanza like don't do this and this and this. Akikosea tena like unajaribu kumuonesha like why they shouldn't do that. to a point ifike no where as in you have to beat that child inafaa kuwa like something extreme but kuna wazazi wengine as in they don't even try to let you know that it's wrong or anything ukifanya tu kitu ashakupiga na hajakuambia so like wewe unakuwa ukijua as in haujui kwa nini umepigwa ama kwa nini umefanyiwa kitu unajua tu ulipigwa na hata saa zingine haujui makosa ni gani so utairudia tu tena hajakuambia shida iko wapi so anakuvamia tu na like you don't even know where they
and Hassan, I want to ask you about do you think disciplining a child and disciplining a teenager is different?
These are two different things.
Yes.
They're two different things. Because, you know, the way you talk to a teenager is not the same way you talk to a child.
Yeah.
You see? And I feel discipline, actually, I feel it needs to be done when this, before reaching the teenage ages. Because the teenage ages, it's really crucial.
Yeah.
This is where you find adolescence and all that stuff. So,
yes.
You see, if you use the early ages of this child to discipline him, around the ages of 5, 3, because those small things, at least this child will know, no, this is not right. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to do this. And then when it comes to the teenage part, because this child is really in a crucial stage, maybe in school he's interacting with different kinds of people.
Things are changing in the body. Yeah.
So you really need. This is a point where, as a parent, you really need to be so close to your child so that at least this child asikuwe na that fear, you know, anxiety. No, this nikifanya hii nikienda kwa mzazi wangu at least siwezi ongea naye, atanikemea, atanifanya sijui nini, you see. So this child anafaa kuwa na that freedom ya kuja, I know, kuna kitu fulani imenifanyikia, hey mom, so today this and this and this happened, and then you know,
you bring them close.
Yeah, teenage ages, this is where you really need to bring your children closer to you, because it's a really crucial and delicate stage, and whereby I feel most of our parents right now, this is where parents are going wrong. This is it's a really big challenge, because you find they don't hakuna that bond between the parents and the child. So this child, instead of coming to talk to you as a parent, and end up find the love from somewhere else, from people outside, na hujui huko nje. Because for example, for a girl, you know, it's really delicate. Msichana sasa naogopa, siwezi enda kuongea na mamangu.
So maybe something is happening, maybe I'm on my periods, they are scared because there's a certain way you don't bring them close, so they are afraid to tell you, no, this is, I've had so many stories about it. Even girls, when you're meshabalere, they're afraid to tell their parents, kuna kitu imenianzia ama they go to other people to ask them. So you find akienda kwa ule mtu mwingine, other people outside, you know, they'll take advantage of it. Especially, for example, upate huko nje ni mwanaume sasa, mchana anapata comfort kwa mwanaume huko nje. You don't know, like people outside they are evil. So mwanaume anaweza kuwa na other intentions, other motive. Maybe anaona sasa mwili yake imeanza kugrow. So at the back of the mind akona, this is the right time. So this child atakuwa na niko na mtu wangu huko nje kwenda kuongea naye. At the end of the day, you find it leads to other things rather than expected. Utapata ndo hapo hivi mimba zinakuja maybe and a lot of things. So parents should bring their kids karibu, and also when disciplining them when it comes to girls. I want to ask you, when it comes to girls, do you think parents should parents balance the kids? Like if a dad is supposed to speak to the girl and or a mom is supposed to speak to the girl, or the dad is supposed to speak to the guy. What do you think about it? Or both parents should be involved in that matter?
I think both parents should be involved in like the matters of the child, and like it's very key for a girl to grow up having a good bond with the father. Because like daddy issues.
True.
So like when a girl grow up with daddy issues and like you're not close to your father, or like if your dad treats you in a certain way, when it comes to trauma and when it's your time to like go out there and try to find a soulmate or something, you're going to settle for things that
You're going to settle for
you're
less.
going to settle for less.
Yes.
Because now maybe you're looking for a father in a man that you're trying to talk to, and you didn't receive that love maybe from your dad,
and you didn't know how the love is supposed to be.
Exactly. So a man will treat you anyhow. Na like attention tu kidogo yenye utapata uko nje na like kweli hauipati. Oh, like, oh, this person loves me.
And do you guys think parents agree most of the time? You know, sometimes parents disagree. Maybe you want to go out, and then you tell your mom, me, I want to go out. And then the mom is like, no, you're not going out. Then you go ask the dad. The dad will be like, where? You know. So what do you think? How do you think parents should balance that?
Okay. I feel like it's really bad for parents to disagree in front of the kids. Because these kids at a point yani mama ni anielewi dada ananielewa, so they'll tend to be more closer to that person when you feel atanipatia ruhusa nikafanya. So I feel like parents they need to call each other kando kidogo hapo and then like also they agree we are going this direction.
They shouldn't disagree in front
of the children.
Yes.
It's really unhealthy. Inafanya things go haywire, and inaleta issues utapata inakuja inakuwa hadi between the parents, inaleta fight between the parents.
Ama because the daughter anajua, okay, dad will allow me to go out, let me just go and ask my dad. There is no need to ask my mom. So when my mom comes home, she'll be like, where is she? I told her to go.
And then unapata na kwa kesi unamwambia ende kwa nini? So it's so parents need to agree,
and if they're deciding to discipline this kid, they should also agree.
Let them go in one direction, because it's really bad. Mtoto wako hapo hivi amefanya makosa, and then maybe the dad ama the mom mmoja anasema ni sawa tu, sinchori yake ameshajua ni makosa, and then this other parent insist on discipline, and then you're there pulling the kid. No, it's really not
and
right.
Do you think the parents, maybe it's because they were raised differently, that is why they were disciplined differently, that is why they are doing the same for their kids?
Actually, times are changing. We can't say the way our parents lived and the way their parents lived is the way the current lifestyle is right now. So like things are getting different as centuries and generations go by. And I think parents should use this as a chance or as an opportunity to get to learn like their kids how things are
at the moment,
in order to like blend in, because hakuna vile mzazi ata expect kuni discipline the way they were disciplined or like as in me nitakuwa vile how walikuwa, because it's different, because even in the social gatherings in schools, in like times are changing, and I think parents should like try and get to know like what's up.
What do you think about it?
Just the same way as Sia has said, like these parents they really need to learn more about the children, because these children, whatever they're doing outside there, it's and whatever they're putting in front of the parents, they're two different things. So, and for this child to have a proper upbringing, a parent needs to learn more about the child, so to know this is how I'm supposed to go with my child, because you'll find that there's some people hawaelewi wakipigiwa kelele, you see. And then if you as a parent don't understand this, it will end up mtoto utapata anafanya vitu zingine opposite, anaka yani mjinga.
And also parents should follow up in schools, because sometimes the way the kid is portrayed at home is different from the way they are portrayed in school. So it's kind of tricky for the parents to understand the kid, but unless they go and follow up in school, how is my daughter, how is my son, what do they do, and everything they're supposed to do in school, that is when they will know how to discipline these kids when they go wrong. Because maybe the teachers are disciplining them differently, or maybe the teachers are also giving them punishments differently. So you at home, you cannot do the same. So you need to know how to handle them as parents as well.
In addition to that, about going to school and wazazi sometimes kuna wale wazazi kwanza, like the dads out there, as long as umelipa school fees, mtoto ameenda shule, like umemwona ama like hata hutamuona amebeba bag shule ya
Yeah.
school ameenda amefika, like you don't care.
Yeah, that's enough
as
for
long
you.
as umelipa school fees,
Yeah.
like that's your only responsibility. Parents don't follow up on
what the
their
kids go through.
hawajui kuna hata mzazi amekaa mahali ajui mtoto wake shule yake iko wapi.
True.
Hajui kabisa.
Yeah.
Hajui hata mwalimu wake ni
Ni
nani,
nani?
like
Even the color of the uniform, they don't know.
exactly. So
Yeah.
like parents should follow up on their kids and like wasituache tujilee.
Yeah, wafuatilie.
Maybe just to add that on that.
Yeah.
You know, it's really important because right now, especially if a child is in boarding school, you as a parent, you're not following up. You don't know, maybe on these closing days, mtoto like ametoka shule ameenda wapi. You know, you're not following up in such kind. It may be a small issue, but in real sense, it's not something small because the friends he may be hanging up with, though utapata maybe wanna introduce to this drugs and things which are not.
Things,
So you as a parent, you need to really follow up in school. Which way, oh, my child, and in school, what is he doing in school? You know, talk
and also the friends.
Yeah.
Who does my child hang out with? Because that is the most important thing. Tell me your friends and I'll tell you the kind of person you are. Yes.
So once if there is that follow up, you'll find you know, at least you'll know that my child is doing this and this and this and this and this. But lakini if there is no follow up, because mtoto pia atajua si yeye anangoja tu nifike nyumbani, so yeye ataenda afanye kitu anafanya jioni, unaona and then you're just there, umetoka shule, so everything seems normal, lakini huko nyuma amefanya vitu zingine opposite from to, so it's
yeah. And about kitambo, when let me just say, my parents will discipline another child, like discipline me and discipline my friend because we have done something wrong. Does it apply these days?
Hell no. Unaona enzi za wazazi wetu, like vile umesema.
Yeah.
Like hata me personally, please, I was in that labor alone. Like I know the pain that not even though wanasema yeah, like I mean I was in labor alone, like suffer with my child, like don't usiniguzie mtoto, usipige mtoto wangu. Yeah, nowadays hakuna vile unaweza ka discipline mtoto wa mwingine ama nini.
And do you think that is why it has affected our community? And that's why hata ukiona mtu anafanya kitu, you don't tell them, you just let them be.
Yeah, it has affected us.
I feel like
much.
a community, we have really, the current situation which is happening right now, like we have really failed. Because saizi utapata mtoto hadi like around 14 years, anavuta sigara nje, really. Lakini you'll find hapo hivi 10 years back, 12 years back, haikuwa hivyo, you see, like because when mtoto like atamchapa, you know, and then like
and I will take you and take it to your parents.
Na pia ukifika nyumbani pia your parents will deal with you. So it's not happening right now. That's why you find people will do whatever they want because memes as young nyumbani. So you're not afraid. So
and right now people are scared of approaching other people's kids because of so many issues, you know, like why did you do this to my kid? So many people are avoiding dramas and they're just letting your kid do whatever they want to do because you as a parent, you're supposed to follow up. So they won't tell you unless maybe you're related somehow. Ndio maybe utaenda kuambia mzazi or anything. But see,
na pia watakuja kuambia with that caution because
they want to see how you're going to react.
Unakuja kuniambia kama nani. So
because this is my child.
It's really bad, and we really need to improve on this because you find like currently as you're moving on, day in day out, these vices in increase. Kwa nini, like, you know, these children are free huko nje, hakuna mwenye anawaambia, you know, hakuna ile guidance. Lakini kitambo hazikuwa that much, zilikuwa na kama zilikuwa kwa ufichoni because mtu anaogopa nikipatikana huko nje na mtu fulani itakuwa so bad. So right now, and then pia like parents, unajua sahizi mtu anaogopa nikienda kumwambia hadi ama nikichapa mtoto wake, you may be taken to jail and you know, umepiga mtoto wangu kwa nini? So it's really
kind of tricky. Do you have anything to add? Okay.
And I guess maybe another issue pia I feel maybe tunafaa kuguzia kidogo is the issue whereby wazazi sahizi the discipline the children, mtoto maybe the mother na baba walikosana, so you find this is a single parent, so yani bado akunilia machungu baba aliniacha, so utakuta napata this mama anapiga mtoto tu benye anajisikia kwanza babako, you know, and feeling all kind of words it leads to
it affects the kid exactly.
So
love you done.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to add something on that. It's time for us as this generation to break the generational curses.
Yeah.
Like, parents out here, they are bitter to their kids, not not because they want to, it's because of the hurt that they went through,
But
and they didn't heal enough
And that's what I'm
for
saying.
them to like, or even they're not aware that
They are bitter.
Yeah, they are bitter.
Yeah.
Vile Moha amesema Jumi nafanana na babangu na like
You want to
mamangu
argue with me every day.
yeah, so like kila saa tu ukiniona tu nakumbuka like that's
Oh,
mom.
yeah.
So like yeah, ukiniona tu unakuja kunimwagia hasira ama
Yeah.
nini. Let's kill it, guys.
So I think parents should understand
Yeah.
should understand and also heal at the same time,
Yeah,
so that
exactly.
these kids will get friends instead of having parents,
Yeah.
but they cannot be close to because they're scared their parents will have them in a certain way.
Exactly.
Doing a generation to generation, because if my parents hurt me, I wouldn't know how to handle my kids as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I will do other, become a trauma.
Yeah.
I will do the same thing to my kids, and my kids will do to my exactly. So yeah, I think that is something that our community, especially within our community, we need to know how to handle and also know how to discipline. Because I think also in schools, walimu wako na kazi zaidi. Could you talk a little bit about madrasa? How?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't think madrasa wana discipline like kama venye kitambo
Yeah.
ilikuwa. You know, kitambo ulikuwa it was really tough. Wale kitambo nilikuwa nikienda madrasa nifanye makosa. The ustadha huko madrasa atani discipline. And then yani nifike tu nyumbani niseme nimekuwa discipline kidogo.
Discipline tena.
Nitakuwa discipline tena kwa nini nilifanya. You see? And
Yeah.
alhamdulillah, I guess hizo ndio vitu zilichangia right now I'm where I am.
Yeah.
Because you know that kind of it really influenced me positively. Lakini saa hizi pia I guess maustadhi wetu wametulia kidogo because you know, and then pia through that inafanya watoto wanakuwa wajeuri, you know. And then pia
And
kuna
then you know
things.
also about madrasa, we'll just talk about it a little bit. Unapata people are so concerned about school that si kama sisi kitambo madrasa ilikuwa unaenda mpaka ukata kuenda unawekwa hapa. Utajipata class unawekwa hapo ndani unakaa. And like these days they're focusing so much on school, mpaka your self discipline, you know, you're supposed to know when you're going to when you're from school, you're supposed to go directly to madrasa. These days actually I don't think majority of them think about it, unless the parent is a disciplined person who knows you're supposed to go through this path and this path. Haufai kuacha moja, because madrasa ni akhira and the other one itakusaidia. Yeah, exactly.
So you know, wallahi you find ule mtoto, there are two, ukiona mtoto mwenye amepitia madrasa na mtoto mwenye yani yeye ilikuwa madrasa anaenda time yenye anataka kwenda, you find these two are totally different people, you know. Because madrasa kuna zile values zenye zina instill in you, one zina, you know, unapata zile akhlaq, you know, good manners, unakuwa na adab and the things of the sort. So wallahi it's really important for a child kwenda madrasa, especially in our community mali tunaelekea sasa hivi, because unaona pia being for example hawendi madrasa, meaning on weekends uko idle.
You're idle, yeah. Yes, and stuff.
Yeah,
you
that's
do
the mother
things.
of all evil. So
yes.
you know, pia inasaidia na kama mtoto anakuwa busy, at least ana learn, you know, and then once having that knowledge of akhlaq na nini, at least pia wewe inakuinspire, you have that level of self respect. Unajua nilisoma kitu fulani na hii kitu haifai, lakini if you don't go to madrasa, where will you get these things?
Because right now at this rate, so many people wakishamaliza class 8, like right now it's CBC. So when they're done, they don't involve themselves at the, I need to go to madrasa. I'm already big. I don't need it. But it's really, really important, at least to keep them disciplined. Akijua, okay, I'm in high school, because I remember me used to go also in high school after I'm in boarding, but madrasa unaenda after when you are during holidays and stuff. But I don't think majority of them do, unless upelekwe madrasa ikona, as in a school that has madrasa, ndio mtu anaweza kusoma. But I think parents should look forward to it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it turns down like to the parents. I mean, we are the kids and we are not our own parents. And like as it says, Al Madrasa, like it all starts like charity begins at
At
home,
home.
and like everything starts from home.
Yeah.
And like for you, wewe kulea mtoto wako like since as in nadhani wazazi wa siku hizi wanaacha watoto wanawa control sana.
Yeah.
Like kama mimi like the way today it was raining in the morning.
Yeah.
And like before I came here, I took my nephew and niece to madrasa. So like wangeamka asubuhi waseme mvua inanyesha sitaki kuenda, and then like sawa utakuwa na homa, lala utaenda kesho.
But shule anaamka mapema.
But shule by 5 swali inapita hapo hivyo, na ukikosa like hakuna vile utafika shule. So I think it's upon us kama wazazi to skume like our watoto learn, like it's our responsibility
so that as they grow
to like
they become
to show them
Yes.
the way and not make them lead the way.
Yeah.
We have to like show them what is right and what is wrong.
Because if they control us, it's gonna be a little bit hard for us. Yes.
Maybe there's that aspect of the parents acting as the role models to the children. You see?
Yeah.
Because mtoto akiona asubuhi mamake ameamka, babake ameamka, wanaswali.
Exactly.
You know,
follow the steps.
You know, it will become a habit pia kwake because anaona hii inafanyika, so anajua hii ni routine. So pia atakuwa anaamka asubuhi, anashika udhu, anaswali, na at the long run utapata mtoto ameendelea na that habit mpaka akakuwa mkubwa. And you see, so if the parents don't lead as a role model, unapata things are not going right, unaona, because it's really bad. Mtoto na mzazi anaambia mtoto we swali, and then mtoto anaona
they are not doing
my
the
parents
same.
are not praying,
Yeah,
so
why should
mimi
I?
mimi ni swali.
Exactly.
You know,
So inakuwa hard, unapata even people who are our age, inakuwa hard for them to wakisikia madini kwenda kuswali. Unless you are the friend, you're like, so we go pray because inakuwa ngumu because they didn't see their parents doing the same.
Ama yeye anajua tu most ni kwenda swali peke yake. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think in answer from home and the person that the kind of parents you're living with, because if you see your parents praying, you'll pray. If you don't see them praying, it's gonna be hard for you unless you get exposed out there and realize, okay, this is something that I'm
really
supposed to do.
Yeah,
it's really important. Yeah. So do you have any other last thing to say because of time?
Yeah, I'll just emphasize on let kids be kids, and like let us parents be parents. Don't let kids try to like parent themselves, and yeah,
be a parent to your kid.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't let the kid be a parent to you.
Period.
Yeah, period. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for having you, and I'm really glad.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. See you for the next episode.
Okay, so now.
Yeah.